So today's session, I'm going to do some exercises to get rid of belly fat. But again, just a word of advice, all this exercise, you have to do it pretty consistently for a longer time to see any effect, because it takes time. We have accumulated this fat for a little bit long time. So just be patient and keep doing it. Okay, that's the only way. So let's come on the floor, and we are going to do some core exercises. So these will help your core, your abdomen, your lower back and your sides, right? So let's come on the floor. Again, make sure you're completely lying on the floor, and we are going to do some leg raising. Okay, so take your right leg up, try to make it 90 degrees. Okay, now if you never done yoga, maybe this is a good challenge for you. So you can raise, move your leg up and down 5 to 10 times. So that is a one good stretch. But if you want to add a challenge, a little bit more for abdominal area, do this. Okay, let's take the leg up. Once you're up, raise your torso up, raise your other leg up. Feel the stretch. Okay, take it down. Again, try to keep your leg straight. Try to make it 90 degrees towards you. Continue breathing. Take one leg at a time. Feel the stretch in your whole leg, your back of leg. Last one, and come down. Feel good workout on your abdominal region. Okay, so now let's do the next one. Okay, bring your legs in the center. We are going to do a rowing movement. Okay, so bring your both legs close to your chest. Take it up, bring it down. In, two, try to keep your legs straight, and three, and four, and five, and bring down. Okay. Keep close to your chest, and then go opposite. Go down, up, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Okay, every time you take it down, take it up, try to keep your legs straight. Okay, bring it down. Observe breathing, observe your abdominal area, see if all the muscles are working. Okay, the next one we are going to do some abdominal crunches. So for that one, you're going to keep both feet on the floor, keep both feet completely resting. Okay, try to keep your toes on top of each other, because you don't want to lift your toes up when you get up. We are going to get up, touch your toes. Okay, so come back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Now this is a little bit challenging sit-ups. If you have really hard time, keep your toes below your couch. That might help. Or if somebody is at home, you try to someone can hold your toes, and then you try to get up, so that you can do it in the beginning until you get used to it, and then you can use on your own. Okay, so this is the sit-ups. Now let's bring the hands below your head, basically, and keep your legs in center. We're going to do some abdominal crunches. So bring your knees close to your chin and out. 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift your stomach, buttocks, your face. 9 and 10. Again, rest. Just for a pause. Catch up on your breath. Okay. Now, let's do one more. Okay, side to side, from elbow to your knee. Okay, so touch your right elbow to the left, another one, and go opposite direction. Again, other elbow comes to the floor. Do it slow, so feel the stretch. And slow down and stop. Again, observe how you're feeling in your abdominal area. This is all for core and abdominal area. So get your breathing back. We'll do one more. Okay, so we're going to come up, torso up, stretch your torso up and come down again. All right, so come up, lengthen your torso, come down, up, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 9, and one more, and come down. Again, observe your breathing. Notice this, how your abdominal area is feeling, the whole body. Okay, so these are all the stretches. Again, lying down on the floor. We'll do one more on your elbow. Basically, it's a plank. Okay, so plank is a little bit challenging if you never done it before. We are going to go on your elbows. Your whole body comes parallel to the floor. Okay, and try to hold it maybe 15 seconds. In the beginning, even 10 seconds to 15 seconds. If you can do it longer, that is great. You try it up to 30 seconds or 1 minute. It's really good for your core exercises, your core muscles. So you will feel some shakiness as you start holding it longer. Okay, so let's do it for 30 seconds in the beginning. Okay, and try your best. If you can't hold it, you can always come down. Okay, I'm just going to watch my clock and do it for 30 seconds. So go up and stay parallel to the floor. Your elbow and your shoulders should come on top of each other. Keep the body parallel to the floor. Your head, neck, spine completely aligned. Continue breathing. Don't hold your breath. See if you can hold it. Continue if you can. It's really good for your abdominal area, your core muscles, your back. So almost we're coming up to 1 minute. Slowly come down. Get your breathing back. Alright. Now slowly let's come up. So standing up, we're going to do is doing 2 Surya Namaskar, sun salutations, which has a lot of postures. And again, Surya Namaskar, we usually do it in the pair. So try to do it like 2, 4, 6, however, how many you can. And if you can hold it longer, and then you can do less number, or you can do it quicker with each breath. and you can do it more numbers. Okay, so it's up to you how much time you have. Again, I have one video which only shows Surya Namaskar. So this one I am going to show you two. Okay, so let's start. One is the first one on the right, and then the other one will be on the left side. Okay, so start from the Namaskar Mudra. Again, we are going to do one breath at a time. Okay, so we are not going to hold for a longer time in this one. So take both the hands back and inhale. Then bend your whole torso as much back as you can. Keep your legs straight. Okay. And slowly exhale and bend forward. Bring your hands. If you have any back issues, little bit stay in the center. And then roll your back down towards your thighs. Take the right leg back. Keep it a little bit. Okay, again. Expand your chest, your shoulders. Bring your right knee to the floor. Rest your leg on the floor. Look forward. Slowly take your left leg back. Very good exercise to build your hand muscles, your wrist, for elbows, shoulders, all in one line. Go to Ashtangasana. Touch your chin, chest, both hands, both knees and toes. Squeeze your abdomen, buttocks up. Go in Bhujangasana. Lift your torso up to your navel. Go in mountain pose or Parvatasana. Again, bring your head in towards the floor. Try to touch your heels to the floor. If you can't touch the heel, bring your toes a little bit in and push your heels down. Bring your right leg forward. Again, your right ankle, your knees on top of each other. Rest your left knee to the floor and rest the leg. Continue breathing. Okay, again, come back up and bring your leg forward. Come up and down. Okay, let's do the second one. Again, bend back as much as you can. Observe your spine. Feel the compression in the back. Very nice stretch in all abdominal muscles. Slowly start lengthening your torso and bend forward. Bring your hands to the side of your feet. Bring your head down. Keep the knees straight when you do forward bend. Now, take the left leg back. Sit on the floor. Feel the stretch in your right leg, left leg. Take the right leg back. Again, going a Chaturanga Dandasana or inclined plank. Keep your body kind of in inclined move position. Don't go too low or too up. Go in Ashtangasana. Again, 8 points touching the body, the floor. Your chin, chest, both hands, both knees and toes. Go in Bhujangasana. Now you can go all the way up if you want. Straighten your completely both hands. Feel the stretch in your abdominal area. Feel the compression of the back. Continue breathing. Now go in mountain pose. Completely lengthen your spine. Go back. Bring your head in. Feel the stretch in your hands. Now bring the left leg forward. Again, look forward. Bring the right knee to the floor. Observe the stretch. Your whole right leg. Your left leg hamstrings. Keep smile on the face wherever you are. slowly come up. So as I said earlier, see if you can do 2 Surya Namaskar to start with, then increase it to at least 4 or 6 every day. Early in the morning is the best time when the sun is rising. Alright, now let's do a triangle pose. Again, triangle pose is really good to strengthen your leg muscles and get rid of some of the fat on your sides and buttocks area. Okay, so separate your legs more than your shoulders. More the distance, better for your balance. Okay, so take your right toes. We're going to do right side first. So right toes out. Get both the hands straight, parallel to the floor. Okay, and again try to move your whole body to the right. Now slowly start bending down. See where you can reach. Maybe you can reach your shin. Fine. See if you can slide down your hand a little bit. Reach your ankle joints, toes, or come down and reach the floor. Look over your left shoulder. Look at your palm. Stretch your palm, your fingers. Keep looking up. Feel the stretch in your whole leg. The right. Keep leg straight and continue breathing. Slowly start coming up. Observe this nice feeling, sensation in your right side of the body. Bring your hands down. Bring your toes forward. Let's do the stretch on the left. Take the left toes out. Keep your hands straight. Move your body to the left. Start bending towards the left. Keep your right hand straight in the air. Try to move a little bit back if you want to, so that you don't move your torso leaning forward. Again, go as down as you can. Feel the stretch in your left leg. Even your hands, your shoulders. Continuous having smile on the face. Wherever you are, enjoy the stretch. Slowly come back up. Your toes forward. Observe your body. Observe your breath. Okay, we'll do one last pranayam or the breathing practice. Okay, so this is again good for your belly area. It's called Kapalbhati. Kapalbhati is like forced exhalation. So we are going to only focus on the exhalation part, and it's going to be a little bit faster exhalation. Don't worry about the inhalation, it will happen involuntarily. Okay, and just focus on your abdomen area. Keep your mouth closed. Okay, let's start with the 10. Count your own breaths. Okay, so let's start. Okay, you can observe me one time. So again, keep your mouth closed. Again, this is really good breathing practice for all abdominal area, internally and externally. It helps to reduce the fat on your tummy. At the same time, it removes the toxins from your abdominal area, helps to reduce the weight and then improve the lungs, even bring the glow to your face. Okay, so if you keep doing it a little bit longer, it certainly helps for long time, for the all different reasons. Only thing, do it consistently and do it on the empty stomach. That's the best, that's a major requirement, because you are moving all your abdominal area, so you cannot have food in your stomach. So either do it early in the morning or anytime like 4 to 5 hours after your meal. That's the only thing to kind of remember. Okay, so let's do 2 more rounds. Again, 10 and 10. Again, observe how you're feeling after you start. If you can do it easily 10, try do up to 20. Okay, so let's do 10 more. once you stop, try to observe that just for small movement, you don't have to breathe in or breathe out. It's a natural cessation of the breath. So once you do it longer, you can experience that even longer. So just try to enjoy those few moments of silence. So I hope you enjoyed this short session. Again, we did some of the stretches on the floor, plank position, triangle pose, Surya Namaskar or sun salutation, and the breathing practice called Kapalbhati. So if you can do this session every day or every other day at least, and keep doing it for next couple of months, I am certainly sure it will help to tone your body, strengthen your all the leg, your core muscles, your abdominal muscles. All right. Thank you very much for joining. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you and namaste.